But I want Vergil Ortiz next. And if we can't get Vergil Ortiz next, I heard that Baby Cub was calling me out too. Charlo, he can get it next. Fundora, what's his name? Baccarat.
I'm gonna get the Vergil fight. 154 on mine. So anybody with a belt, and he got a belt, so he can get it. And anybody else, even the winner tonight with Xander and what's his name, Bartram. Yeah, but him. It don't matter. 154 is mine. This is my division. I'm ready.
If you had it your way, give me your next 3 opponents in the order that you want them in.
Charlo, Fundora, and Bakram.
So Boots isn't on your radar.
He's at 147. He's,
right, but
you know,
doesn't seem like for long. At least that's what.
Yeah, he will move up eventually, but you know, I'm just speaking like I don't know when he's gonna move up. Right. He's gonna want to be undisputed, and that's when I say I'm not on anyone's time anymore. Like I'm on my own time. So if he has his own thing, then I mean, good for him. You know, I wish everyone the best in their careers, just not against me. You know what I mean? Just that one fight against me, I'm you know,
exactly. So those
I'm not a hater.
So those 3 that you named, according to the eye test, who is the toughest fight or the best fighter out of those 3?
I think in terms of star power, maybe Charlo. In terms of difficulty, man, I mean, I don't know. I mean, Charlo's he just fought Canelo, right? Fundora is an enigma in himself. He's fucking lanky, he's southpaw, and he punches you from everywhere. It's crazy.
Inside.
And Bakram just came off of a great win against Tim Tszyu, which I didn't see coming. Not like that.
No, not like that. Not like that.
No, not like that. I think that's fair, right? Not like that.
Right.
So I think, I don't know, it's just kind of hard to pick a hard one because they're all hard.
Jaron Ennis, even with a federal lawsuit tearing the division apart, is leaving no doubt about his intentions. He has been vocal and direct that he is ready to fight Vergil Ortiz Jr. and is refusing to let the courtroom drama kill the biggest matchup in boxing. He's made it clear he's waiting on just one thing, a signature, proving he's ready to risk his undefeated record right now, not years from now. This isn't just a contract dispute anymore. It's a war against the politics holding the sport hostage. And Ennis is ready to step through the legal smoke and settle who the real king of 154 pounds is once and for all.
Now I gotta ask you about, you know, Boots and Vergil. They still got the hold on the arena in March, but are you feeling like the fight could still happen, or it's not gonna happen?
I mean, see, like I said, it's not up to us. It's up to them. So you take it from there, though. That's all I can say. I mean, they've been fighting. You heard what Eddie was saying, going back and forth. You know what I mean? It was done one time, then next thing you know, they changed their mind. So. You know, hey, ain't nothing I can say about that.
You know what? I think it's the best fight in the division. But right now, it would only be for an interim title. Do you think it needs a little build up to be the kind of big fight it deserves to be in the division? Like, you know, each guy, Vergil fight Fundora, your guy fight the winner of Bakram and Josh Kelly, and then make it happen? Or why should it just happen right now?
Well, they kept on saying that they asked for it. We 0-2, but we never been 0-2. Because, you know, we wanted in 147 at that time. We sounding everybody at 147. You know that for yourself. And so, I don't know what they're talking about. Now we waiting on them. So who's 0-2?
Well, I made the joke that stuff doesn't go on BoxRec.
Yeah, that's what
there is no 2-0 in pre-fight negotiations that go on BoxRec.
The biggest obstacle standing between us and the Ennis Ortiz showdown isn't weight, money, or ego. It's a federal lawsuit. On January 16th, Vergil Ortiz Jr. dropped a legal bomb that shook the foundation of Golden Boy Promotions. Ortiz filed a lawsuit in federal court explicitly seeking to terminate his promotional agreement with Oscar de la Hoya's company. This isn't a minor dispute over pay. This is a nuclear option to get out of a contract entirely. The most shocking detail in the filing is that it specifically cites the stalled negotiations for the Jaron fight as a major point of contention.
Vergil Ortiz, we've seen a lot of stuff, mainly from Rick Meridian, recently about that fight. What's the latest? What's the update?
I mean, very mixed signals, if I'm honest. You know, you see Rick Meridian posting, no chance of this fight, we want this, we want that, and then we hear from Golden Boy, who we enjoy working with and we trust that, you know, we're making progress and we'll get there and stuff like that. So I don't know is the answer. I mean, we were ready to go after Lima. We're ready to go now, but we'll also make a move for Boots soon. You know, I mean, DAZN have given us our full support. DAZN want the fight desperately, and they've told, and that's why we signed. You know, because DAZN told us, we'll give you the fight in October, but you have to sign to fight Ortiz. We did that. Vergil didn't, but they still gave them a fight, and now I think they're putting pressure on. like they'd be putting pressure on us. And I know Oscar wants to make the best fights, and I just don't see a better fight in boxing than in American boxing than Boots against Ortiz. So I've got everything crossed, but there will come a point in the next couple of weeks where we'll have to...
Ortiz claims that his career is being mishandled and that the fights he wants, specifically the mega fight with Ennis, are being blocked or fumbled by the very people supposed to be promoting him. This puts the fight in a terrifying state of limbo. Negotiations were already months long and complicated, but now they are tangled in a legal web that could take months, if not years, to untangle. When a fighter sues his promoter, the checkbook usually closes and the matchmaking stops. If Golden Boy refuses to release Ortiz, he could be shelved during the prime of his career, leaving Ennis waiting by the phone for a call that might never come.
Vergil Ortiz Jr. has filed a lawsuit in U.S. District Court of Nevada seeking to terminate his promotional agreement with Golden Boy Promotions, the company that he's been signed to since he's been a pro. First, Ortiz is seeking declaratory relief, meaning he's asking the court to formally rule that his promotional agreement with Golden Boy is no longer valid or enforceable, particularly following the expiration of Golden Boy's broadcast deal with DAZN, which ended on December 31st, 2025. Second, Ortiz alleges breach of contract, claiming Golden Boy failed to act in good faith, failed to properly represent his interests, and did not adequately pursue major fight opportunities, most notably a fight with Jaron "Boots" Ennis. Third, the lawsuit claims interference with prospective economic advantage, essentially arguing that Golden Boy's actions or inaction cost Ortiz significant earning opportunities by delaying or preventing.
Despite the legal chaos swirling around his potential opponent, Jaron Ennis is playing the role of the cool-headed assassin. Speaking at the Ring Awards just days ago, Ennis maintained a diplomatically optimistic front. He told reporters, "I have high hopes. I think the fight is going to happen, but if you listen closely, you could hear the frustration in his voice." He admitted, "It's not in my hands. I'm just waiting to see what's going on." This is the tragedy of the modern era of boxing. You have a generational talent like Ennis, who just knocked out Wisma Lima in one round in his junior middleweight debut, being forced to plead with lawyers to let him fight.
Now you're at 54. The fight we want to see, right, is you and Vergil Ortiz. It's been a lot of talk about it happening next year. Are we going to see it?
I did my part. I signed my part, but I fight this Saturday, so main focus is October 11th. We're not looking past nobody. We staying focused on task in hand. Trying to get this money. Trying to make a statement at 154, and then we talk about these other guys after that.
And knows the clock is ticking. He has made it clear to the world that he wants Ortiz next, putting the pressure firmly on the other side. Hopefully, they sign on the dotted line, he said, essentially washing his hands of the delay. But Boots isn't the type to sit around and wait forever. While he's projecting hope, his team is already looking at the landscape of the 154 pounds division. And what they see is a field of sharks that just got a lot more interesting and potentially a lot more dangerous thanks to what happened this past Saturday.
Man, let me just say it like this. I don't see nowhere in the world that you go off. You actually told Boots to come up here. You called Boots up there. You understand? Yeah. So all that you talk about in that post-fight press conference, don't nobody want to hear that. You told the nation when they could see it. Because, see, a lot of people couldn't see the post-fight press conference. But people saw the interview right after the fight. You told us that the man already told you, hey, it's time. You told us that's what was next. If you avoid that and don't do that, you're going to lose a lot of respect from a lot of people. And I might be one of them. Because you acted like...
You talking about Vergil Ortiz.
You better believe it. You act like you was up for the challenge. Everybody knows that like Boots said, it's time for him. Everybody wants to see Boots against a real opponent. Vergil, you're peaked right now. You're the best option to make us, to let us figure out all the answers that we want to know about Boots Ennis. And you're going to go say about Earl Spence and somebody else? We don't want to hear that. I definitely don't want to hear that. You told us on national TV after the fight that you wanted to do exactly what that man said. That man told you, well, that's what I want to see. I don't want to see you do nothing else right now. You can come back and go to Earl later. You can come back and go to Crawford later if Crawford chooses to do that. But what I want to see right now is the two best junior middleweights on the horizon fight. It's two undefeated guys who are equal. Don't run from that smoke, bruh. Don't run from that smoke. Let's make that.
While the U.S. lawyers were arguing over Ortiz, a massive upset unfolded in the United Kingdom that changed the entire trajectory of the division. Josh Kelly, the talented but often questioned British fighter, pulled off what many are calling the upset of the year for 2026. Kelly unseated the fearsome Bakram Murtasalev to capture the IBF light middleweight title. It wasn't easy. Kelly had to recover from a knockdown and survive a brutal onslaught. But he boxed his way to a decision victory that shocked the oddsmakers. But the real story isn't the belt. It's what Eddie Hearn said before the first bell even rang.